Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Beach Restaurant, and the key was provided by developer. Um, I couldn't find options in this game, so I had to switch off everything in Mixer. That's a first problem that we have. It's one of those cooking games where you have to quickly prepare food and get points for that, and from what I understand there is no more than that. As you can see, there is a shop, career, free play. I'm not gonna do free play because it makes no sense. I think I played it a little bit and got some money, so I guess you can grind there, but I'm not entirely sure about it. I'm just checking this recording correctly because I'm not entirely sure. I had some problems recently, but I hope it's fixed now. Okay, so you have only 3 items, or at least there were 3 items. Let's check it again. Yes, those are to be added, right? So we might get like 6 more, maybe more. Right now there is 3 working items, at least hopefully, because as you can see I only have 5 coins out of 1,000, so that's ridiculously long. As much as shop is concerned, definitely we will need more stuff. If you want to make a game like this, you need to give a ton of upgrades and at least interesting career with like achievements, missions, stuff like that. I played a couple of those games, not many and not much, but I know the genre sort of. I did play them. This one is very simplified, I would say. Lack of options is one thing, right? You can't even check sound or resolution, so that's annoying. Coins themselves can be clicked, so let's just go to career and I will try to do it. Let's see how many levels. 16, 24, 40? Jesus Christ. 56, 64, 72, 80, 8, 88, 96. So many? Over 100 levels. Well, that's possible. I'm not sure if there is actually this many, but it seems like there's over 100 levels. Well, it's possible. Let's go with level 1 or maybe level 2. Let's see level 2. If anything changed. So basically we get a customer, just like it always happens in those games, and you have to pretty much make a burger. I guess they might need, yeah, now we can cook it. Turn it on or not? No, it's done. Okay. So you cook a burger and you give it to the guy. It's not exactly well connecting when you're trying to give him the uh, ready product because you have to align it properly. Like you have to not just like, well, now it connects, now it doesn't, now it does, now it doesn't, it doesn't, now it does. So it should connect better. I think that would help. I'm not sure how you make coffee. Probably like this. I'm gonna fail. I just want to make some money. Alright, so coffee is done. Let's make the bun. You just pick stuff together, right, like this. Some ooze on top of this, and again, the problem is you may not always connect properly. Like if you don't do it on time, they go away. So probably you lose money. Maybe not lose, but you don't make much of the money. I'm just gonna make it slowly. If we fail, we fail. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go to 1 level, I guess. I'm not sure if it goes any further. I mean, it gets more frantic, but I'm not sure if it goes any deeper. There is not many items to buy in the shop, so it's not like other games where you constantly improve in the career, like you unlock stuff for your restaurant. Most of the time, it will be just the same stuff in every level, but we can eventually grind those few shop items, I guess. As you can see, it's very grindy. Let's see how many points we get after this. I'm just gonna do it slowly because I don't want to be bothered and annoyed. I'm not sure if you can fail it. You need this much for achievement for the star. I'm not sure what stars do, by the way. Alright, this one is just with egg. Alright. I'm not sure if it matters how you make it. Do you have to align it properly? There's no explanation in the game, by the way. Alright, so let's try to align it properly. Like no, it's still not looking good. Right, it's kind of there. Let's sell at least drink. cook one more. Usually those games get annoyingly frustrating when you can't do the stuff fast enough. So I'm gonna try to avoid it. I don't want to be frantically pushing buttons and failing. I just want to show you the general gameplay, not try to beat any leaderboards or anything like it. I prefer laid-back gameplay without being rushed. This is generally a game that you should be rushing. And that's what I don't like, but that's the genre, so I'm not picking on that. It's supposed to be frantic, I guess. Or maybe if you do it slowly, but carefully, you can get better results. It's hard to say, really. You don't necessarily need to do everything, you just need to do some stuff. Yeah, we might meet the quota or not. Maybe barely. Yes, we did it. So you just win. If you make it, you win. You probably have to do it in time. Okay, let's go to menu. See, 5 points. 5 points out of 1000. And I'm not sure exactly what it gives. Maybe it gives you more time or something. Maybe you can kinda grind it. But there is not even any leaderboard, so that's very weird. Let's just push it further. One more level. Probably it's gonna just repeat itself, so I'm gonna... Okay, I'm not sure what this is. We have this salad. Can I just give the guy a salad? Like this? I'm not sure. Maybe it resets. It's possible it resets the timer. Let's just do it for 3 minutes. Okay, so you want a burger like this. You want cheese. How do you make cheese? I don't know. You want cheese? No, you want cheese like this. Maybe that's not the cheese. Yeah, that's the cheese. Okay. This and this. And you want a big bun like this. Alright. That's the coffee. That's the thingy. I'm already panicking, sort of. I mean, I'm trying not to, but that's what happens. I think you could fail one on purpose and see if we get any grind towards this ending, towards the solution. Can we just grind levels badly and get the points and then upgrade the stuff, those seeds and stuff like that, and then maybe play for real with easier stuff, you know, with easier ideas. I'm just trying to comment and do it at the same time, and I'm failing, which is probably showing something about my status of mind. Yeah, I'm not sure about my feelings now. I'm kinda annoyed. At the same time, I see this bar going down. I know this one is like, I have to fail it, right? I can reset. I can do this. I can do this. Let's wait. Okay, I should now do the coffee. I should put it there. Put the cheese. Put the tomato. Put the bun. Of course, I'm failing another customer. This one gets coffee. I'm gonna serve him properly. At least one guy, right? She gets more. I'm gonna fail on purpose, but let's just assemble a few more. Like this. I'm not sure if it's getting me any money. Now, if I mess up, let's say I mess up, right? Can I throw it away? Yes, but we lose money. Okay, so this is a bad idea. We could make coffee, we could sell soda. We could make one more with egg. I'm doing the right one. No, I failed. I'm not sure. I think I failed. So let's make one more with egg. Put it there. He wants soda. Yeah, I'm going to fail for sure. Yeah, that was the wrong one, so it was a failure. I just wanted to see what happens. Okay, we have to cook one again. So we cook it, then cheese, tomato, cheese, tomato, cheese and tomato, and more bun and clicker. All right. Right, let's let it just go down. Maybe I sell some soda for the sake of it, and we'll see what happens. By the way, what do we see in here? Nah, okay, that's nothing interesting. And let's fail. Let's see if we get 5 points. I think we had 10 or 15. Yeah, we fail completely. We get nothing. So you have to probably grind 5 points at a time. Hopefully it gets better later. Free play. Let's just see free play for the sake of it. Let's just, I don't know. Okay. You can't finish free play. You have 10,000. I mean, maybe you have to meet 10,000 eventually, and it gives you money. I'm not sure. But that will be very long. Let's see what happens. If you just do one thing, then what? We'd probably have to make like 100 bands to beat it. Then, yeah, that's not exactly what I want to do. Okay, let's go back. Maybe one more level for the sake of it. Just we'll stop somewhere, but let's see if anything changes. I don't think anything changes. It just looks the same, right? We make the coffee, we make the bun. I mean, the same level that I failed, right? So it's, yeah, it's not gonna change. But I think we could beat it. Maybe let's beat one more. Let's just beat one more for the sake of it. Let's try to do it faster. How many buns do you have to sell, really? Okay, you need coffee. One with the ham and egg and this, right? Like this one, more coffee, salad. I'm not sure what happens when they go away. I think nothing happens. You want this. You want also this egg, bun. Do it. Oh, that was better, sort of. You want coffee. You want ham, ketchup. Okay, done, done, done. I'm doing the one with the most advanced bar first. Let's see if we can do it. Now I'm trying harder. Okay, done. Coffee. Starting with this nasty ham. There's a lot of fat in it. That is done. That is done. Another bun with ham. I'm not even sure what I'm selling. It's not burgers. I mean, some of them are. This one would be a burger, I guess. Okay, one more. This goes there. Cheese, tomato, that's the usual one. I wonder if it gets any complex, but seriously, I can't be bothered to beat 100 levels like this because it's very repetitive. Not that I hate those games. I played a couple of them, and you know, if sometimes you just want to grind like this, especially if there's upgrades, but there's really little upgrades so far. So I'm not too happy about it. I'm not too happy about the complexity of the game. I mean, there might be something in the following levels, but it unravels very slowly, and the shop seems unfinished. Usually you see the upgrades from the start, even if you can't afford them, at least you see them or you can unlock them. Like this looks like work in progress, so it might be worse than the typical game of this genre. How do you call it? Well, probably it is a genre. Some sort of frantic cooking game where you have to quickly do stuff. And if you fail, then you fail. Alright, let's just do one more. One with egg, okay. I'm just going to start the next one and see if we make it, of course, but I want to see if there is anything more in next level. Alright, we have to cook one. Maybe if you cook one, it's gonna be enough, hopefully. You want coffee, let's make another one coffee. This goes with cheese, tomato, and this. And you get your coffee. Alright, we win. Alright, next. What do we get in next level? Probably nothing. Yeah, it's the same. Guys, it's the same, just longer. It gets longer. And you need to meet other quota. And let's see the upgrade. Yeah, again 5 points. So extremely grindy, very basic, and at least I couldn't find any depth in this game. A couple of levels only that bored me, I would say. There is a lot of them. There is 100 levels. If you're interested in grinding, you can. Probably after like 100 levels or less, or maybe after some free play, you could get the upgrades. But since there is no leaderboard, there is not much point to really push forward with the points or with the money or with the time. Maybe you just need those to beat the game. Maybe you just need them to earn more money and meet the desired quota of cash in given time. So you might be needing to upgrade, but there is very few upgrades. How many points? I would give it 3 out of 10 for the genre, because it's a very specific genre. Simply because there is little customization of the shop. Basically, there is just linear upgrades that are ridiculously expensive, and there is very few of them. The game is extremely repetitive. It does the general core of the gameplay right, because that's how those games generally work. You do a couple of things at the same time, or actually in a sequence, in a very quick sequence, and you try to give the dishes out. So yeah, that's roughly working. But I simply played better games like those, and they were not very expensive, they were not very advanced, but they had more incremental upgrades. Like you should have an upgrade for 25 coins, for 50 coins, for 100 coins, stuff like that. Something to keep you going. You should also have different quests or achievements or anything in those missions. I mean, maybe they are in further missions, but it starts extremely slowly. Like 4 levels are exactly the same, so it's not very interesting. You should be adding new mechanics and new challenges, maybe some stuff that you can do, like a daily mission, or maybe some bonus for, I don't know, for something like serve 5 customers like this, or give out 10 coffees or whatever. Also, you could add more game mechanics. Instead of just cooking one burger and putting stuff on the bun, you might add more stuff, like cutting pieces before you serve it, or mixing something. You know, those games usually have mini games, more than one. This is just assembling stuff on a, well, on one mini game, right? You cook the meat and you put stuff on the bun, and that's it. Then you do the same for like 100 levels. The game works, it's not broken, but it's not very fascinating. I would say it's below standard in this genre. How would I define the genre? Well, it's just arcadey cooking games. That's how I would call it. So it's supposed to be frantic, it's supposed to test your reaction time, and you have this upgrade system, which in this case is very basic. You just have 3 upgrades, and eventually you meet higher and higher challenges, and once you do it, you progress. Like you finish career, you do the levels, you upgrade your restaurant or whatever. Needs work in my case if it stays exactly in this state that it's just below standard, but it works. Can I recommend it? No. I wouldn't play it. If I would play any game like this, I would play a better one, simply. I would just pick one with more upgrades and more interesting mechanics, and there are games like this. If you're absolutely into the genre, if it makes you hungry or something, some people play those games because they want to increase their appetite, it kind of works. If you want to collect absolutely every game of the genre, then maybe on sale, but otherwise I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't bother with this game. But I can say it's broken. It's just below standard, and the standard is low budget indie games. So if you downgrade from there, you end up with very basic products. I can say it's broken or unplayable, because it is playable. It's just not very satisfying, and as I said before, below standard. So that was Beach Restaurant, 3 out of 10 in my opinion, and I'll see you guys in the next review.